Building and testing engines is one of the most rewarding aspects of playing with cars, but it can also be expensive and frustrating. The worst situation is when you build a motor and it doesn't perform the way you wanted it to, and then you're out the money and time, and you're not happy with the results. Well, here's where the Dynomation Advanced Engine Simulation software comes in. The Dynomation Advanced Engine Simulation is the most advanced member of a whole family of racing and engine simulators published by Pro Racing Sim. The purpose of the Dynomation software is to allow you to create basically whatever kind of engine you plan on building and then test it and tune it on screen before you even buy the first part. Now, I know there's a difference between simulations and reality, but this tool can be extremely useful if it's used in the right capacity. They've been developing this for over 20 years, and the dyno results created by the simulator are usually extremely accurate. In my opinion, the value of the simulator comes in its ability to build, tune, and dyno an engine in minutes right from the desktop. You want to change the cam? Well, it takes about 5 minutes with the Dynomation. And then, you're able to see the improvements or the power decreases in minutes. Say you're planning to add a set of heads or a cam to your small block Chevy engine. Dynomation allows you to enter any cam spec of your choice, and then you can enter the cylinder head info to see the difference on the dyno. They've also got a built-in library of thousands of camshafts you can use without typing in all the data. But it's not just heads and cams. Dynomation starts with a bare block, and you can choose from hundreds of designs. All the American V8s are there, as are the European and Japanese 4 through 12 cylinder engines. You can even do a junior dragster motor or a Harley V-twin. Next, you go through a series of drop-down menus to pick the options your engine already has or the modifications you'd like to make. The more you know about the parts you have or the parts you want, the better. For example, you can enter the compression ratio of your engine, but if you know the specifics of the cylinder head, the piston installed height, the gasket area and thickness, and a few other variables, Dynomation will calculate the compression ratio for you. Once you have all of your data entered, the block, heads, induction, what kind of fuel you're going to run, camshaft, power adders, compression ratio, and exhaust, the program takes over and runs a dyno simulation and delivers accurate horsepower and torque curves for the specs that you've supplied. And here's where the fun begins. Do you want to see if a bigger, longer duration camshaft will add 20 horsepower? Well, just change the data and run it to see. You're thinking about increasing the stroke for more torque? Run the simulator and see your power gains. The other neat aspect is the ability to use Iterator Testing, where the machine will make a change at a time and log thousands of dyno runs to find the optimal combination of variables you specified. We had it find the optimal cam centerline installed position for best torque. The software found 50 foot-pounds of torque just by adjusting the cam position. That's power you can find without buying any additional parts. Just let the machine figure out the best tune for you. You could spend lots of time in the dyno cell testing and retesting to find this kind of information, but it only took the computer about 2 minutes to do. Then, when you actually build your engine, you'll be much closer to the tune and power numbers you shoot for, with no surprises. We don't like surprises at the dyno. We've only scratched the surface of what these simulations can do, and you can get as complex as you want with real-time analysis of the characteristics of pressures and gas waves, power adder testing, whatever you can think of. It's all pretty amazing. You can learn more about the Dynomation Advanced Engine Simulation software at our website, www.v8tvshow.com.